Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hey guys, did you check out last night on the Oscars? They were doing our little hello. That's the first time.
That's how you clap in deaf.
That's how you clap in deaf.
Oh, you know what? That's right. Because that guy
they do like this, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because that guy was
like this.
Oh, okay. Because they can't hear this.
Yeah,
right, so
he was doing sign language. I forgot. Okay, all right. So anyway, we already talked about the slap heard around the world, and I know all of you out there have talked about it also. So we're gonna let that go because you know what? Let it go. He apologized in whatever form or fashion he decided to. So we're gonna let it go as well. So listen, we need you to like, subscribe, share, and leave us a comment. Come on, guys. We are here for you. We want to know what you feel about relationships. Are you in a relationship? You know, are you over 50? Is it a challenge? You know what? Come on, share some information with us because we are sharing information with you. And listen, guys, we've got a great topic this week, and I think it's real interesting because I don't necessarily agree with all the components of it. So we're going to add some of our own. So let's get started, ladies. Here we go. So the first, these are questions. So the first question, well, a statement with questions added to it.
No, you gotta tee it up. You gotta tee it up.
So this woman, I believe this was from a woman. Well, actually, I'm not sure who it's from, but it sounds like it might be a woman. But anyway, so these are the questions, 5 questions that you should ask on a first date, and 5 questions that you shouldn't ask on a first date. So I'm going to read the questions, and I'm going to ask
for over 50.
People over 50. Everything's over 50, girl. You know that. Because anybody 30 and under, they could care less about.
They'd be like, what's your favorite color?
Where were you at when 9/11 happened? Not born?
Right.
Not born. So these are questions for people over 50, questions that you should ask the individual, whether male or female, when you're on your first date. So these are the questions. And what we're going to do is we're going to take out the 2 questions that we look at and we say, I'm not going to ask anybody that. And then we're going to add 2 of our own questions that we really would ask someone. So ladies, I'm going to read the questions and then I'm going to ask you to tell me of those 5 questions, what 2 would you take out? And also if you really would even ask any of the others, just let's be honest and transparent. So these are the 5 questions to ask on your first date for those over 50. The first one is, do you have a pet?
I think that's a good question.
Do you have a pet? The second one is, are you a morning person or a night owl? The third one is, what's your favorite restaurant? The fourth one is, where were you when this event happened? And just an example is like 9/11. Where were you when 9/11 happened? That's just an idea. Also, the last one is, what is your favorite TV show? So Vani, tell me of those 5 questions, what 2 would you remove?
Well, before I became a dog owner, I probably wouldn't say,
do you have a pet?
Do you have a pet? Right.
Okay.
But I would replace that with, do you like pets?
Okay. So what was your second one?
Right. My second one, I don't want to ask anybody where they was on anything, and I'm definitely not asking anybody about 9/11 because that brings on a whole slew of things for me personally.
Understood.
So I wouldn't ask that. The other questions I think are they're cute.
Well, no. What other one would you add? Would you take out? You got to take out 2.
I did take out 2.
What was the other one? Oh, the night. Where were you when this happened?
Where were you?
Okay, when this happened, you saw.
I'm replacing. Well, I didn't replace that with something. I might replace that with where was your favorite place you've ever traveled? Okay. And what would your next one be? Well, I did replace 2, didn't I?
Oh, you said the pet one. Yes, you did. You said if you didn't have a pet, you would say, well, now that you have a pet, you would say, do you like pets?
Right.
So So why would it be important for you to know if a person is a morning or a night owl?
Oh, good, because you want to know their attitude and their mood. Because, you know, when people are not morning people, they can be the evil of somebody, you know. So if you ask somebody that, they
That's
can do that.
true.
Well, you know, I'm really good after I have a cup of coffee.
That's
So,
me.
okay. See,
That's me.
I'm a morning person, so it doesn't make a difference whatever I have. I'm always, you know. So, and the TV thing, I might ask, because I'm a TV nista. I'm not a music person, so I guess I would want to know. Hey, do you like music versus TV more than what's your favorite TV program? You know,
Okay.
I'd be like, do you like music versus TV? You know, but the morning and the night question, I think, is very relevant.
Okay. All right. No, that's fair enough. So Wendy,
Yeah.
what 2 questions would you remove?
I didn't like the where were you during? I didn't like that one either, Bonnie. And I mean, we could say something about Black Lives Matter or something like, you know what I mean? But I don't. That could really bring the mood of the date down. You know what I mean? When you think about,
you're right. Depending on what the answer could, because it could be something somber. And you don't really want anything somber on a first date.
Right. So I don't like that one too much. I do. You said which 2 would I would replace?
Yes.
Okay, so that's one of them that I'm going to replace. And favorite TV show, I think I'm going to replace that one with more like your favorite movie and why.
Okay.
Or
and that's a good one, because that will let you know what types of movies they like. You know, if they like scary movies and you don't like scary movies, at least you know how to, you know, kind of maneuver around that.
Yes, you're just trying to get a little insight into the person with that. But I like favorite restaurant and morning or night and pet. All of those are good questions, I think.
Okay, all right. So my 2 would be I would remove the one about where were you when this happened, and that's because it might be something somber, and who wants to bring down the mood of the date, especially if you're having a good time. So I would probably remove that. And I would also probably remove our favorite TV show, because I really don't care. I'd replace it with what type of music do you like? And then I would ask them where they grew up. That would be, and I would take out the TV show and where were you when this happened, replace it. Where did you grow up and what type of music do you like? And I definitely would have to have pets there, because I don't like pets. If it's not a beautiful fish in a fish tank floating around, I don't want to see it.
Oh, you don't want no frogs or snakes? They can't get you.
No. A big beluga.
No turtles.
I could take one of those big beluga whales at the aquarium if I had an aquarium large enough for it, just to sit there. Those things are so amazing. And guys, you ever think about this? That fish are in water all day long, and all they do is swim around. That to me is boring.
Well, they procreate. So it must not be too boring for them. They found a little excitement there.
That is true. That is true. So
you didn't see Finding Nemo or anything there.
No, actually I was there for a meeting, but we were in some of the meet in some of the ballrooms. They have another side to they fish the tank. I don't say fish tanks, but so the other side to the tank that we were looking at were the beluga whales. Those things are huge. Oh my God.
I saw you posted that on Facebook. I thought that was so cool with the music. That was cute.
Beluga whales. And I think one was pregnant, because she was kind of lumbering around. I was like, yeah, you knocked up.
would you have a first date at the aquarium?
Well, you know what? I would, because I love fish. I think that's
I think it's romantic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good first date.
Now, you know what, Bonnie, I'm glad you said that, because I never thought about that. And that's a good first date. So, okay, that's gonna be my first date. If I'm asked, that's gonna be my choice.
That's really cute. And if they still have jazz, you know how they used to before the pandemic, they were having jazz there on like the high. Yeah. So I think that walking through there, listen to some jazz, I think that would be so really,
That would
really
be
nice.
very nice.
That gives you some things to talk about for sure.
A lot of things to talk about, because I can talk about fish all day long.
It's long.
You know?
Yeah.
So ladies, these are the 5 questions not to ask, and we're gonna do the same thing. So these are the questions, and then Wendy, you'll tell me what 2 questions you will remove and what 2 questions you will add. So what are your political views? Number 1, where do you see yourself going? Out the door if you keep asking me questions. Why did your last relationship end? Do you own your own house or rent? Do you have a retirement fund? Let's say late. We over 50 on the low. That might be a good question.
But these are all that we shouldn't ask. So,
but I know, but that's what I'm saying. That might be a good question.
Are you saying we should add to the list that we shouldn't add? Ask?
No. I was just making a comment about that particular one. That it should be up on.
I mean, when you said them first, you said that which one will we replace or whatever. I'm thinking more like maybe we should add on to the list, because all of them to me are like a no.
Well, no, then you do. But it's still the same question. But if you want to add, that's your choice. So Wendy, what 2 questions would you remove that you don't think that it doesn't make a difference whether you ask them or not?
Oh, okay, like that.
You see what I'm saying?
And these are, I would say for the most part, these are horrible questions, right? Now there's one. And what was it? Your last relationship? What was it? What did you say?
Why did your last relationship end?
Now let me say, I asked that. Let me speak for myself. I asked that question.
Okay, so you would keep that in. So what 4 would you add to that?
Have you been, when was the last time you were in a serious relationship? That's something like that.
That's 1. You got 4 more.
You said that's what?
That's 1. You have 4 more, because you said they're all horrible except for that 1. So what else would you ask? I mean, what else?
I'm sorry.
What other kinds of questions that are not good questions might?
Well, definitely about the 401k. Was it a 401k? Is that what it was?
Retirement fund, your retirement fund. Well, what kind of question could you, those are bad questions. So if you wanted to move that to the good question list, how would you rephrase that?
First date, Chris, you can't get all up into the finances like that. I mean, it's very light, the date is light.
So let me ask you another question. Have you ever thought about asking any of those questions other than why did your last relationship end? Is that the only one that you asked? Because you said you did ask that one.
Yeah. So I think that's the only one of those.
Was that on the first date or?
Yeah, the first date.
Okay.
Where were y'all at? What were y'all doing?
But you know what, Bunny? Now that I think about it, it did get kind of heavy. It got a little heavy there. Because this particular person, their wife, at least this is the story they told me, okay? They caught their wife cheating on them, and so he I really felt bad. It did
open up a wound.
I did. I opened up the wound, and it was almost like he was almost gonna cry, and it was like,
oh my goodness,
shit, this is not light and airy.
You changed the mood of that.
Not a good question.
You changed the mood of that date real quick.
I changed the mood. Now we dated, for a while. It wasn't like it was a buzz, but yeah. So maybe.
Okay, so I'll pose it a different way to you. Do you think that all of those are bad questions?
I think they're questions that could be asked, but I think that they are waiting questions. They can wait till the second or third date.
Okay.
After you establish a little bit of a relationship, the 401k plan, I'm not asking at all because I don't want you to think I'm a gold digger.
Right.
At 60, at 70.
Well, that's what they said. Yeah, that's a bad question to ask. And that's why I was like, well, is there another way to put it? When did you retire? Where did you retire from?
Well, if they tell you they're retired, yeah, you can certainly ask that. Yeah, that's like a leading follow through question, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so don't ask the political views. Don't ask where do you see yourself going. And at over 50,
where do you see yourself going to the grave?
Well, I was getting ready to say that's a bad question, but it's a no question because over 50, where you going? You ain't going too far.
Then wait, you might say, where you see yourself going? And they say, well, I just came from the heart doctor and I got gout and I got this. I'm telling you, if a man came, and whoever may be listening, if you came to my house and you looked at all the medication on the side of my bed, you would tiptoe out. Okay. So, gotta be careful on some of the things you say. Hide your medicine, ladies, in a velvet bag. But some of the questions are worthy of asking at a later date. That's all.
And you're right, because do you own or rent your home? I mean, the person's already thinking, oh, she wants to move in. Now she wants to know if I own or rent. Do you know what I mean? So exactly.
What do you make?
I agree that.
What kind of car you drive?
I definitely agree that those questions are not questions to ask on a first date. And most of them, if you end up truly dating the person, you will end up finding those things out anyway. So ladies, we're all on these social media sites, and I'm sure we all get tagged with comments from men all the time. So I decided, this guy tagged me and he kept asking questions and I would ignore it. I just ignored him. Then I finally said, questions like, where do you work at? I'm like, because I thought about, what we were going to talk about tonight. So I said, well, you know what? Let me just answer him in good fashion. So I said, I'm attracted to men that still know how to be a gentleman. And that's really all you need to know about me at this point.
Oh.
Now, how did he respond? Oh,
he didn't respond yet.
Really? You put something on his mind, though.
Was that good?
That was excellent.
I like that. I may have to borrow a page out of your book.
Do I have kids? I mean, you don't even know. I mean, those are not the kinds of questions. Even if you want to know someone, you know what I'm saying?
No.
And I thought about
top of that on the dating sites that I go on. It says no kids, smoke no, drink lightly, or things like that. I mean, it's already in the profile. So if they ain't to read the profile if they're asking dumb questions.
Well, he just this guy just hit me up on Messenger. He kept asking me questions on Messenger. I just kept deleting them. And then I started.
Oh, it wasn't on a dating site?
No, just on Messenger. He just kept,
okay.
I think he's somebody I probably said yes to as far as a friend goes. And if I'm like, if your site is clean, you got good information, I'll befriend you. You got crazy.
Yeah.
Is that like sneaking into your DM? Because I don't understand that at all.
Well, that is that's your DM. That Messenger can be your DM, and leaving messages on Instagram also is also getting into your DM. But so I said, well, you know what? Either he's gonna stop asking me questions, or he's gonna understand he needs to rethink his whole approach.
Yes, approach. Right. Okay. On that note, ladies, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay. Handsome, chocolate bald head brother, like my type. Okay. We matched, Bonnie. We matched. Okay.
Okay.
So he says, good morning, Queen. Okay. So I said, something back or whatever, and now it's the small talk. Now, guys, I'm an introvert, okay?
Why are you saying you're an introvert?
Okay, scratch that. Has nothing to do with it. I don't like small talk.
Oh, okay.
I don't like small talk, okay? I'm not good at the small talk.
That's honest. There's nothing wrong with that. That's honest.
That's honest. So I have to work at it. So it's like, okay, what do I say? This is in the morning, so I'm just like, I hope you're having a great Friday or whatever, so far or something. It was early in the morning. And he came back and said, he was giving me like the little word, he was And I was like,
not a full sentence. Not a full sentence, right?
Yeah.
A one word.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that. It's making me work, right?
Exactly. You work harder.
Right. So
Look, I'm by the second test. You want my number? Because I don't like, I'm sorry, I don't like typing. I'm a bad speller, and auto spell be spelling stuff for you when you turn your head, and then you're not reading it. The next minute you know, you done sent him something that said, Deuteronomy, will you come and I don't want to do that. I work with my mouth. So
yeah, but you gotta, but Bunny, again, you gotta do the little small back.
I want you.
First,
Wendy, what's the final on that? What's the final?
Well, I'm the one that's answering. Hi.
So he says, I found a picture, right, on his profile. And they said, you know, that's a way to open a conversation, right? So it was a picture, like, it looked like he was leading, I don't know, having some conversation, but definitely in front of people, okay?
Right.
So I said outside, so I was like, what's going on? If you don't mind me asking, because I was like, you're being nosy. But it's on his profile. So I'm like, if you don't mind me asking, what's going on in this picture? Well, you know, the weekend went by, and I think he answered the question. Let's say Sunday, he answered the question, not the weekend, but he did answer the question Sunday, and he said, I'm acting. Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
He's an actor.
Apparently, right? He was acting, so apparently, you know. So I said, oh, that's interesting. Then I was like, you know what? I'm working too hard here. I'm working too hard.
So he wasn't coming back and having conversation?
It was just like a word or two, which they say they hate when women do, right?
Oh, exactly.
They say that on the profiles. I don't know if you saw that or not, but they hate the little one word type of thing. Sometimes, you know, you're at work, you're busy, you can only do one word. Right? But yeah, I was like, he's not interested. Yeah, whatever.
You piqued his interest, and just like they all do, they've got 9 other women that piqued their interest. So they're shooting off 2-word sentences to a whole bunch of people, girl.
They probably hate me because I'd be on for half a minute, and then you don't see me for a month. And then I'm like, oh, let me go back on and see what's going on. And then I lost all the followers, and I start with new followers, and it's the same thing over and over again. It's just, I'm not that, I don't want to do it. I don't like it. Lord, bring me somebody I can meet the old-fashioned way, through the next door neighbor.
Yeah, you gotta do the little witty chatter.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't like it.
I don't either.
Even Ray, my ex of forever, right, says, you've always been a woman of little words, right? Now, this is just verbally, that's basically me just not letting him know my business and what I'm doing. So when he's asking, he's prying, and I'm just like, So I may give him a 2-word answer. So I do it actually verbally as well as online. But online, I really, really don't like that typing and whatnot. I need Chrissy's brain and her thought pattern, because, you know, she's having her little wine and she's talking to these people, and she's, you know.
You know what, Bonnie? It's funny that you say that, because I have a friend that she's been on Match for quite some time, for years. And so I call her a professional dater. She doesn't like that at all. She'll be watching this. Don't be mad at me, girl. But I call her a professional dater. So I almost called her and said, what do I say?
Yeah.
You know?
In between that time. Yep. I could do it. No.
Has she met anyone?
Like I say, she's gonna be watching this, so we're not.
Okay.
She has before, yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, ladies, so that was fun. And you know what, when you out on a date with somebody, all of those, you know, we're looking at all those questions. I know I ask totally different questions. So I'll forget all about the one question that I always do ask is music. because I want to know what kind of music that you like. What am I going to hear the most of if I'm in a car with you? If I'm going to hear pump and bang and nasty rap, then yeah, you can't. No, I'm not doing that. You can listen to that, but be respectful of me. You know what I'm saying? And play something a little more middle of the road. You know, play that when you're by yourself or with your boys or whatever, however you do it. I don't know. But.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a lot to handle. That would be.
So ladies, let's remind everybody, hey guys, our date has changed. It's going to be this coming Tuesday, which is the 6th. Yes, Wendy is looking like what? Yes, Wendy, it's going to be.
No April 1st?
No April 1st, no Friday. He forgot that that's not the date of that he does those kinds of things. So we're going to be on the show on Tuesday, April 6th, I think it is. And I have all the information I will send to you guys. But hey, everybody out there, I want you guys to check us out. We are going to be on JPRG Radio on April 6th. That is this coming Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Jazz and Conversations with Chris and the girls, a conversation with Chris, Vonnie, and Wendy. Check us out. We're going to be talking about dating over 50. And you know what? If you follow me on Instagram, please leave a message. If you follow Wendy on Instagram or Facebook or Vonnie, please leave us messages. If you if you tune in and listen to the show, we really would appreciate some feedback because we have lots of friends that are just like us, still dating over 50.
So Chris.
Yes.
Eloise is out.
Oh well, another time. Okay. Another time. It's
April 5th. Did you say April 5th?
No, Tuesday. That should be April 6th.
Yeah. Okay. So Tuesday. I just made it. I got a doctor's appointment. Blueberry has a doctor's appointment, and I rescheduled them.
Okay. No. I get it. No. I get it. I get it. I get it, guys. No, I mean, don't worry about it. I'm not asking you to change your appointments or anything like that. So what we can move it to, everyone's listening to our conversation. So you guys hear what we're going through. We are truly trying to get it set so that we can come to you live on the radio. So this is what, these are the kind of things you go through when you are making plans to do something as a team. So we will get it together and we will let you know the exact date because it will come to fruition. We really want you to check us out. We want some feedback. Guys, you got anything you want to say about that? Ladies, rather?
I want to get it done. I want to get her done.
Maybe this will give them more time to get the flyer for us.
No, this is the bad part. I got the flyer. I have the flyer with everything corrected and everything.
For the 6th, the date is the 6th.
Right. Yeah, for that, exactly.
What's the time?
It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at night. 8 p.m.
We can talk about it after. We can talk about it after, Bonnie.
We can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
So hey guys, we're sorry we're letting you. Well, we're just being transparent. These are our lives. This is what we go through. So you see who we are.
Days of our lives.
Yes, exactly. But check us out next week. We will
be sands through the hourglass.
I know, right? But ladies, I will let you know what response I get from that comment statement that I made to that gentleman. I'll let you know what he says.
Yes.
Also, before we lose too much time, since you said that, how did the Black woman test go? We never heard the follow-up.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
What Black woman test? I'm sorry.
The cologne.
Oh,
He did buy it.
I bought it.
You bought it and you were supposed to test it.
And I did. And I like it. It didn't smell like collard greens on me.
Did you get any kind of feedback?
But you know what? And I asked a couple of people, but my body oils are weird. They didn't even smell. Now, normally I don't smell a lot of things that I wear, but I did smell that on me, but nobody else could smell it. I asked a couple of people
Really?
and they did not smell it, but I like the way it smelled. It didn't smell like hair grease frying in the kitchen and collard greens boiling in the pot.
I meant to ask that, but so okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wendy,
and you know what?
you
And
tested it, you had it? Wendy,
I'm sorry?
You smell, Wendy, have you smelt it and tried it yourself?
I haven't tried it on me, but I smelled it and I bought it. My sister was looking for it, so that's when I first experienced it, and she bought it.
Well, I'm glad
beauty
you said something because I forgot about it. I think I'll wear some tomorrow. Now that you say that,
Yeah.
you sit it aside and you forget about these things. So
Yeah.
all right, ladies. Well, hey guys, we are going to go. Ladies, I will talk to you in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Everybody, please remember to like, subscribe, share, follow, do all that great stuff. Leave us a comment. We really would appreciate it. And look for us once again. We'll get the day together on JPRG Radio with Jonathan Young, Jazz and Conversations with the ladies of A Silver Lining. We will see you soon. Take care. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.